I'm living in a fever dream kind of life. What the fuck is happening? Seriously. Yeah, after a long
So we just met in this picture.
I've started going to Kabukicho in Tokyo, which is one of the, if not the biggest red light district in Japan. Now, from my experience, what a red light district is was different in my imagination. So what I actually ended up seeing was bars where you just go to talk, bars where just women sit beside you, entertain you without touch, without sex. And I started to go to a lot of these bars. One motivation being to improve my not so good or broken Japanese. And this is how I started learning Japanese in the red light district of Kabukicho. You come as a tourist, you want to try out different things. You come here as a tourist, you want to try out different things. Of course, you go to Mate Shreeman Mate Bar, buy a glow stick.
何かリクエストありますか？
Okay. Request?
What is your request?
For this face?
Here, example, rabbits or cats or dogs or
犬お願いします。
犬？はい、かしこまりにね。いきますよ。
柴犬。
柴犬。
いろいろ犬いいです。大丈夫大丈夫。
いや、柴犬頑張ります。柴犬好きなんですか？好きなの？
いや好き。
見たことある本物。
素晴らしいです。Amazing.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
あなた英語喋るいいですね。
いや全然ですよ。
全然。
ありと。
私も全然日本語わかる喋る。
難しいですよね。完成。
ありがとう。
かわいい。
い。
じゃあ一緒に魔法をかけていきましょう。
はい、魔法使わにきします。
はい、魔法使いで。おいしくなれ。
おいしくなれ。
もえもえキュンで。
もえもえ。キュン。
はい、もう一回、いきますよ。
はい、
せーの。おいしくなれ。もえもえキュン。バッチリありがとうございます。
ありがとう。So there's like a lot of hotels where after a long night out in this crazy, I don't know, region of Shinjuku, Kabukicho or whatever, you just chill and pay like money for either 3, 10, whatever hours to just relax. And it's also systematic. It's like all built on top of each other. It's a chain, a food chain. And I mean, I enjoy going to girls' bars, spending money to just talk and study Japanese in a way too expensive way, but I'm getting to know the Japan of fun and entertainment. それでいい楽しいですね. But it's so surreal, man. Like, what the fuck is happening? I have to get interviews. I need to talk to people. That's what I'm interested in right now. As a gakyokujin, I want to talk to people. そうですね.
And after a long night in Kabukicho, you book your next love hotel in a more higher up floor with window view for a change, and enjoy your bubbly bath in your jacuzzi, either alone or with company. So you also got like the screen, right? And a keyboard, which, damn, doesn't work. So that's supposed to be the mouse, and then you can change this, right? Like Rantaru Prakshu Prakushpu. Okay, what? Rimose. Room service. Room service. Oh, okay. YouTube, what the fuck is this?
It's like sexual stuff, keep her sexy. So up there is Kabukicho, the famous night district, red light district in Tokyo. Some hustlers have told me it's relatively safe, though I want a fucking interview. Holy shit.
So in Kabukicho, you will find all kinds of hustlers or touts or whatever they're called, and they will approach you for a host's bar if you're a girl, for a hostess bar if you're a guy, for some sexual pleasure, soul plans or whatever, all over the fucking region. So isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? That's the whole business of Kabukicho, the biggest red light district in Asia, or at least the biggest one in Japan. All over the place until 5 o'clock in the morning, until the first trains run, and then it will be crowded by fucking crowds who eat up all the fucking remains, and people will be drunk and fucked up, but I will show you that later to give you like an impression. Though honestly speaking, not everything is bad. If I see like children running around so late, everybody's kind of super safe, nothing can happen too much, and some people here are like super easygoing. Like I already mentioned, man, super fucking safe place after all. Even in the middle of the night, you can do whatever the fuck you want and nothing will happen.
You see this is like a bar which has so many women and men are there, and surprisingly, always more women than men. Half of them are prostitutes. Everybody's looking for money and making business. The other people are fucking funny. Some people are really fucking funny, even the hustlers, holy shit. I do not know how Kabukicho used to look like. But it so happens that I found a nice gentleman working in a girls' bar who enlightened me and gave me a little audio interview.
歌舞伎町は戦争で第二次世界大戦で何もなくなった後に食料もないで生活することができない女の人たちが体を打ったで物がなくなったからビルディングを建てる人たちが集まったで人が集まるから食料も集まったでそうするとお金を稼ぐためにいっぱい人が集まったそうやってできた街です。だから体を売る人も古くからいるしで今ではお酒を売って楽しく飲むための街になりましたけどそういう人が集まる場所になりました、で近代では、より女の人は有名になるためにお金を稼いで有名になるために集まるし男の人もホストとして、お金を稼いで有名になるために集まります。そういうカルチャーの街にちょっとずつ変わってきてます。でも根本にあるのはそういう歴史があるからです。
ありがとうございます。とても面白い。
Yeah, I find it very interesting if you think about what kind of crime syndicate, in this case the yakuza, is working here. And at the same time, you know, they got this like famous game series at exactly fucking Kabukicho, fucking wild. Holy shit, that is like massive, man. Check this out. Dude, man, what the fuck? I want to definitely play a game, whatever. Man, I have literally no idea what is happening. Okay, I think I figured it out, basically from the tune. If you push this lever, it can like overshoot, but it should not shoot too much. So if it overshoots like to here, the balls are coming back. So you will not lose them.
So you get like this card, and then you can exchange it for like different goods and presents at this kind of shop here. Okay. At the end of the day, I've input 1,000 yen, played half an hour, and I chose 2 Red Bulls. Yes, my money was gone, but fun experience for the first time.
Also regarding the slot machines, pachinko, specifically pachinko, I played it once. And pachinko is like, man, you go inside, so many colors, it's like overwhelming. It like numbs you down. Your whole dopamine receptors, if you play it a lot of times, gets just like fucked up. So you do that too long, and you'll get addicted. And of course, yeah, sometimes you win. I guess the house kind of most of the time wins. I'm not sure how it technically functions or by design, but what you get through your winnings, even if you win a lot. No. They want you to win because the winnings, the balls, you can buy presents, you can buy lottery tickets. But it's like, what do you do with those, right? You just get into debt. And why is it tolerated? Because gambling technically is also illegal. Yes, gambling is illegal in this country. How does it work? You basically get like, why does the country or the government cannot tolerate it? Because everybody who plays in pachinko, their name, details are registered, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, shared to the government. So this is why they like tolerated it, because they can like, keep tabs on it or something like that. Very interesting. Konnichiwa, mina. これは私の新しい友達です。I met somebody new and taught him a German sentence, and I want to ask him one question. Kabukicho は最もクレイジーはものな何をしますか?
Ist der Ort, an dem ich das schöne europäische Mädchen beobachte.
Okay, いいです. So I've been gathering information, talking to some people, to some hustlers, made acquaintance with a young Japanese guy which tries to reach the top of the guild. I made a new friend who works for some of the establishment, tries to get new customers. He was willing to give me some interviews while sending me to different girls' bars. So this is like an agreement he had, so that I could get some information and some of his time for interviews. 一つ質問。歌舞伎町は何ですか？
歌舞伎町は男の子とか女の子のお店が多い歓楽街、お酒とかの街ですね。
どのぐらい働きますか？歌舞伎町で。
どのぐらい働いてますか？
はい。
僕は2年ぐらいです。これまで直面した問題はやっぱり自分の親から見た時に夜の仕事っていうのがどうしても認められなくて、でなんかこれ以上やっていくならなんか死ぬとか言われたんですけど、その仕事を夜のお店ナイトショップでもちょっとこの仕事やり続けたいなっていうので考えたっていうのはありますね。いろいろお店を続けていくか、それとも家族を取るかで結局お店取ったんですけど、仕事を取った。
面白い。全然わかりますけど面白い。最後のあなたの将来は何ですか？
ギルドマスターです。
ギルドマスター何ですか？
お店のオーナー、ショップオーナー。
素晴らしい。ありがとうございます。Hey guys, girls bar asking 3 questions. はい。ここは何ですか？
ガールズバーミルキーです。
はい。いつからここは当たりますか？
2023年の10月から働いてます。
はい。最後の質問お願いします。
はい。
どうぞ。
喋るのが上手になったりしました。コミュニケーション能力が上手になりました。
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
あなたがコネで見た最もクレイジーなものは何ですか？
クレイジーなもの、普通に日本語で大丈夫？
大丈夫。
隣がホテル、お店の隣がホテルなんだけど、朝帰る時に外出たらホテルからバスタオル1枚の女の人が怒りながら出てきた。ひどいでしょ。なんかいろんな止まってる自転車とか看板とかを全部倒しながらあっちに走っていったクレイジークレイジーでしょうわ、歌舞伎町だって思ったそれが一番かな
ありがとう。日本で買いたいと思うことは何ですか？
日本で買いたいと思うこと、なんかいろんなものの値段とか税金が高いのにお給料が変わらないこと、物価が高い、生活がしづらいです。
ありがとうございます。
いえ
日本で買いたいと思うことは何ですか？
ちょっと考えていいですか？日本で変えたいことか、いっぱいあるけど、私大学院にいたんですけど、大学院でその学生がお金をもらえないことが多かったから、それは変えたいと思ってますね。学生さんがそのお金の苦労しないで学べるようになったら日本もっといいのになって思ってる。
面白い。
それは思ってる。あとはまあそれが一番、今は。
一番わかります。ありがとう。2つの質問。これは新しいの言葉、私の。
なるほど。
ガルザバが日本で人気があるのはなぜだと思いますか？
ガールズバーが日本で
何ですか？
推しの文化があるからね。推しってわかる？
文化ね。
推し。そう、なんか誰か個人の、アイドルでもそうだし、ガールズバーの女の子もそうだし、キャバクラとかもそうだけど、その一人の女の子を応援するっていう、女の子だったら男の子を応援してる人もいるんだけど、そういう文化がやっぱ根付いてるから。
わかります。
だからその推しを応援したいみたいなのがあるからじゃないかな。だからガールズバーでその子もう一人推しの女の子作って、毎回その子に会いに来るみたいのがあるから人気なんだと思う。で、推しを探してる人がガールズバーに来たりもするから、そういう感じ。 OK、
ありがとう。
はい。
フィニッシー。Regarding the male hostess clubs and the female ones, there's a ranking system, and oftentimes it's based on who can sell the most bottles of champagne. This person gets a higher ranking, and with that comes also a higher income. If you, for example, take a top class girl in this business, a number one girl, top 10, top 1%, she will get private protection, she will be driven around by cars, and only the highest paying clientele will get access. Not a somewhat maybe fucked up thing is that she will be open to do fucking everything. For one, she will, by beauty standards of this country, look gorgeous, and she will do everything the client asks her. So, yeah, I don't want to go into detail about it. Literally everything. So yeah, in this case, oh shit, there were like a couple of rats. Fuck, and like going to a fucking back alley or something. So, walking in Kabukicho, and I found out a lot of things while spending my time here. So while asking around like a fucking idiot, everybody I saw is the yakuza. Actually, you'll probably not see them, but they're definitely active. This whole place here, one of the biggest Asian red light districts, has basically, from what I understand, an arrangement. So the arrangement being that like government and crime syndicates are tolerated, but like just to certain areas. So while this is being tolerated, you see certain people like doing what you do, and what they do is like lots of sex business. And the, like I would say, fucked up thing how certain people end up in this kind of business is, imagine like this: you've got innocent girl bars, right? Innocent girl bars meaning that everybody who
starts out in an innocent girl bar is not involved in sex or any sexual activities. But it might happen that they get into intercourse with somebody. Maybe they're being offered money or however it's being started. After it has been started, the people who own the shops where they work for might get like certain, I don't know, problems or something like that. Because normally that's like not allowed. So, since it is not allowed, illegal, to have intercourse, they can be extorted. Like, you now owe me money, you're being extorted. If you don't do nothing, we will go to the police or whatever. So this is how it starts. And then suddenly, just from an innocent bar job, you suddenly end up in prostitution because of threats and debt. And this is how it basically works here. This is information I gotten from a tour, which I want to advertise here. I can really recommend if you want to get even more in-depth and all-around information. So we just met in this JoJo bar in Tokyo, and we're just gonna talk about one of our favorite topics, which is JoJo. So, are you properly excited for Steel Ball Run?
Out of my mind, you have no idea. We're gonna get one of the best animes anyone's ever seen. We finally got the adaptation, second best manga ever produced. Second best. It's gonna blow everyone's collective minds.
Jesus Christ, I didn't know it was second best. What's like the number one?
I think number one's Berserk, if I'm not mistaken.
Interesting. What do you think what will make Steel Ball Run great, and what makes the manga great in your opinion?
So I think the number one thing is going to be our boys Johnny and Gyro. That's going to be one of the big aspects. Second, honestly, it's a Western. It's going to be a slow burn. It's going to be nice and long. And the payoff at the end, I'm not going to spoil, but it has one of the most phenomenal last boss fights, last villain fights in all of the JoJo series.
Okay, hearing that, I will have to contain myself to not read the manga. Holy shit! How many episodes do you expect to be released?
Oh, the manga was long. Could be up to 50. If I pure spitball, but it could more than 40. I rate between 40 and 55, maybe.
Hopefully. Do you think it can do you think there's a possibility they can fuck up certain things, or you're super confident, nah, it won't happen?
There's one thing they can do that would completely fuck it up, and that's if they do it in that same bucket format that they did Stone Ocean in, where it's episodes 1 through 12, 13 through 24. If they do it like that, it's going to kill the hype, it's just going to ruin the pacing. The story's still going to be phenomenal, but I'm scared of that. I really, really hope they do it in that weekly JoJo Friday format.
Yeah, man. We hope for the best. Cheers from Tokyo.